Welcome back to the channel. This is Kitten 7770. In last episode, I completed my rover build. In this episode, I'm going to be building a power system to support that rover. I have the oxygen engine, not oxygen engine. I have the hydrogen engine that I built last time. I've managed to get my power up from... It's not a day anymore, it's higher than a day. I think I got it up to 7. So I'm gaining power now. It's just I'm using a lot more. And I would love to get some passive power on this base. I'm thinking solar, since I can't make a wind turbine in this episode. I don't know why it's not letting me select the small tank. But I have it now. I can afford the small tank with the amount of tubes I have. It's just the large one took way too much. I do have a bunch of steel plates that I can technically break down for some more iron. But at least this way, I won't be burning straight ice. I'll be burning hydrogen as well. I'll be burning hydrogen, not just ice. I'm tired of going down there and mining ice by hand. Alright, just a quick test of my wheels. They are turning against themselves, making turning more difficult. I've got too much weight in the center, and that's why it's doing... Flip, I broke my connector. I knew that downhill was going to be a problem. I gotta hit my brake. Oh, I should hit my brakes, not try to accelerate the opposite direction. E. I'm gonna break both connectors at this rate, or explode something. I really don't want to explode anything. Also, I don't know why my rover is so heavy. It's like 78. No, it's, what is that? 7. It's very heavy. It's several hundred kilos of weight. Is that just how many parts I have in it? Wait, I thought I had all the parts. Where'd they go? Of course, I gotta put it on build planner first for this to work. There we go. Now I'll just lock it to the connector, and what am I doing? I have build vision. Which I do realize that if I hit the right button, it closes build vision on the mouse. So I figured it out finally. 23% filled. I just went back grabbing more ice because I realized I didn't have any. I did like 7 loads off camera. Not gonna bore you guys with that. And while it's dark, I'm gonna get this solar tower online. Well, first I'm gonna get it built, then I'm gonna get it online. Though I only have the components for 1 solar panel, so it's not gonna be the most effective. But it will at least give me a baseline of power when the sun is up. I realize that's only going to be up for half the day. I'll at least get some power. I am gaining power, just slowly right now. The base is hydrogen powered, but my rover is just battery powered. Though, for a rover, having 3 small batteries and 2 regular batteries on it, it should have a decent travel time. Based off of previous rovers I've made.
Energy low.
Even not fully charged, it should have a decent runtime. Don't think I grabbed plate. I did not. Let me correct that mistake. Motors. And power. Connector, please let me go. I need to recharge. Guess it's not called connector for nothing. Now, normally when I build a solar tower, I build it using the advanced rotor solar, which was a mod that I removed. So I'm going to do a new way to get this solar tower tracking the sun. Well, it's not really new, it's been out for a while. I'll be utilizing the custom turret controller for this. So let's get these welded up while I have the parts on them so I can grab more. Because they take up a bit of space in my inventory. At least got it out of the red. I wanted it up a significant height because there's a mountain between me and the sun. So I wanted to raise up the solar panels as quickly as I could. Or as high as I could for a better tracking of the sun. I finally realized even my base is too green for me. I need some extra different colors on here. I don't actually know why I chose green when green's not actually my favorite color. I just like the look of green. Possibly because when my work forces me to wear red. Oh well. I don't want plastic armor for these. It looks good on the plastic armor looks very good for the post to the wind turbine. Not wind turbine. Solar collector. Do I want a block? No, I want a hinge. There we go. I'm not gonna lock it because once this is welded, it won't need to be locked. The base power will be holding it in position. It's amazing I haven't injured myself yet. Doing this stuff I've been doing. Plenty of noise coming from my character, but no damage. And I checked. I don't have invulnerability on, I'm not taking damage. Not really sure about why that's happening. Maybe I'm just not hitting the ground hard enough. Anyways, that's the hinge. Let's see, how do I want to design where these towers are gonna go? I normally doing the solar panels going up. I think I'll change it up and have the solar panels go horizontal, not vertical. Want the camera the right way. It would have worked the way I had it, but I wanted it the other way for some reason. One camera. I'm gonna quickly name these rotors. And now I'm gonna get the custom controller set up. Sorry, my recording cut out when I was doing the naming of the things. I didn't realize. It only records for about 2 hours, then it shuts down. If I'm not watching, it will shut off when I'm doing stuff. And with that, I can get my solar turret set up. Just putting in the hinge, the rotor, and the camera. And the last thing I need to do... haven't done this in a while. Definitely change these. The sun doesn't move too fast. Plus I don't want to clang out my solar tower. Oh, track sun. Where's that in this thing? There it is. Always aim at sun. Whew, I knew I was forgetting something. That should be it on this. And with it tracking the sun, it should be an easy manner to get the solar panels on because it's already aimed the way I need it. Yep. No, I don't want to respawn. Hit backspace by accident. Light armor slope to the half plate. Yeah. For this tiny, I don't need, I'm thinking like 8 solar panels should be enough for me. Whoops. Ooh. Oh, hopefully it didn't break anything. I'm leaving a gap between the solar panels and the tower just to avoid clang. I don't need that again. I've already had it twice. Got a lot of... Wait. Was that a connected grid that I just pulled that from? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, oh well. I saw a stack of ice in a large container. I think it's my rover's large container. Let's hope I move that before I go anywhere. I don't think I realized that when I was editing this, but I think I just found an oopsie. Alright. One solar panel going up. I'll probably place the remaining 7. Yeah. I need a full-scale assembler. This small one just ain't cutting it. I mean, it works. It saves on parts, but it is so slow with limited capacity. Yay, when the sun comes up, we'll get some power. Alright. Let me get the rest of these placed. And maybe partially welded. This way I could balance the, Ooh, it is shaking something fierce doing this. I should have, locked the hinge and rotor before placing these solar panels. Oh. I can, what's it called? Share inertia on the hinge. That should help this, shaking a bit. Where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I did pass it. Yeah, that seems to have, steadied the shaking quite a bit. I can't do the rotor because it's connected to the base. But I could do the hinge because it's a subgrid. Yeah. I'm at least gonna get a few components in these. None of the main components, none of the components I'm short of, but definitely plate and construction components. These I have thousands of. I could easily spare some.
Delivery 23380.
Got a lot of these from breaking down the mine. Which the mine is down to 3 batteries, 1 armor block, and a seat. 2 seats, actually. I've stripped it of most everything. And the large hydrogen tank is down there still. Now, I said I wasn't going to make this thing airtight, but I'm tired of the storms ruining my sound. So I am going to do a little renovation here. I do love these corner interior blocks. They're nice. But they just don't give the height that the passageway blocks give. Like this. That almost gives me full access to that access point, which is the primary access point for inside. I can't reach any others. This is probably the smallest shelter I've ever made. Doesn't even have a chair. I gotta close up that hole. I could use a corner passageway, but I'm thinking of just using a armor block missing a corner. This one. that should seal it up nicely. Though I realize I can't really see that section. It's just more it's for basically aesthetics. I don't have small steel tubes. At least not many of them. They should seal up with just construction components. Yes, they do. But if they take even just one bullet, they're not going to be airtight anymore. Well, here's the test. It's airtight. Nice. It's a wasteful airlock, but it's airtight. Added something I forgot last time, which was a couple of landing gear. I think I'm about ready to find some components. There's a medical shipment currently up that I would like to get. I just have to there we go. By moving the landing gear, by placing the landing gear down, I managed to stabilize my wheels so they're turning in the right direction. They're not fighting each other anymore. I just had the weight too far forward. Also, adding a little bit of ballast helped. I'm carrying enough spare parts for some tires and maybe some turret repairs, in case I lose my wheels. Which has happened to me in the past. I've actually lost 3 wheels off of one side in testing rovers. There's let me get my turrets on my hotbar. I realize I don't have them. So that's the turret in the back. And this is my front turret. I know, because that's the order I built them in. Oh, that's in the air. That I'm not going to be able to get. Well, that's out of reach. I guess I'm not going to get the medical components now. I would have loved an extra medical bay. That ain't happening. What is that? Is that enemy or friendly? Something over there. Eh? I'm guessing it's on a hill, it's not rendering.
Enemy spotted.
This is a very rough hill I'm going down. I mean, I've seen worse hills, but it's clunking all over the place. I think that's just the sound it does when I'm going over rocks, though. With the enemy on the horizon, it's time to catch up to it, because it is well ahead of me. I'm not going to go to whatever this large structure is off to left first. Instead, I'm going to hunt this down. It's right behind the ridge. It looks like the subtitle system broke. I'll have to fix that if I can. At any rate, oop, it's shooting back. I think it only has one gun though. It's 1 versus 2. Who will win? I'm referring to the turrets. Ooh, I lost something. I got bits flying off my rover. Is it reloading? Or did I neutralize it? Oh, it's smoking. I neutralized it. Yay, my first real kill. Oh. In case I didn't mention earlier, this is a reactor component shipment that I just captured. I just don't know how many reactor components are actually in the build. So let's find out. My cabin's not airtight anymore. It must have taken a bullet. I don't see, damn. Oh, it's on the bottom. The bottom plates were all smashed. Anyways, let's get this loot. And get out of here before another convoy comes through. Ooh, there's thrusters on this thing. I can't build those yet, so those are gonna help. I could store them for another build. That's a timer block ticking away. Hopefully there's not a warhead on this thing. That would suck. I'll see in a moment. Just how many reactor components are in this thing? It's 100? No, it's 200. It's 100 per crate. Ooh. That can easily make me a large small grid, a couple of large small grid reactors. Though I don't really have the uranium to support them. Still, that's a good amount of components. I just need to hit a uranium shipment. If they have a uranium shipment. Couple of batteries. What is that? 6 small atmospheric thrusters and a large atmospheric thruster. And speaking of spotlights, do I have any headlights on my Jeep, my Endeavor at all? I'm hitting it. And I don't. Let's hope I don't forget before it turns dark. Again, I mean. Want all these lights off. Right now I'm just trying to neutralize this grid completely by getting all the computers. Yeah, they don't need to know where it's at anymore. I'm also trying to find the remote control block. There's that annoying timer that's going off. Ooh, and the remote block. Nice. I managed to find it all. Another timer, more computers. What is there, like 6 wheels to this thing? Yeah. Wait, with wheels? Oh! I get it, they're slide wheels. That's a hovercraft. Pretty clever design. There's where I'm leaking air. Alright. It is now nighttime, and I still haven't managed to hook this thing up. I'm trying to connect my landing gear to it, but it's not wanting to just connect. I've been at this for a while. I also ground down the turret. I tried to weld it up, but realized I forgot to grab grids. And I can't. The turret was so badly damaged that I couldn't get the ammo out of it. Oopsies. Though I guess I could have left it and waited till I got back to base. But I got impatient. I think that's what happened to the ammo out of that interior turret as well. The way Space Engineers is set up now, you can't just grind something down. You actually have to weld it back up and pull the ammo out. Otherwise, the ammo just goes poof. It just turns into atoms. Lowering my suspension, I'm hoping will help me connect to this thing. I also want to get more lined up with the battery and try to grab that. I don't want to hit the battery too hard because I don't want to break it. Will this lock at this horrible ankle? No, it won't. Oh, I'm too low. Much too low. I'm lucky another convoy hasn't come through yet, because I'm in their firing line. In case they do show up. That's almost square on. No, it's angled badly. I missed. Hard to grab a block that's 3 blocks wide with landing gear that's 3 blocks wide. I need to get it straight on. Alright, I'm going to change it up. I want to pair... I'm going to put the auto lock on off on my hotbar, and I'm going to need to pair it to the landing gear that I'm using. So I'll have the auto lock on and off. Actually, I should just group them and have them... No, because I want to grab 2 separate things. I did that on purpose. Alright. Switching the auto lock on. I should be able to grab it now. I'm hoping. Come on. Yes! I'm locked. Alright. I can get out of here now. Heading home. Why am I not moving? Oh, there's a storm. And okay, let's get some headlights on this thing before I forget again. Because it is rightfully dark and I cannot see anything with my suit lights. Especially not with that hovercraft in the way. Here, I'll show you what I saw. That's my view range. That ain't gonna cut it. I need some spotlights. I'm also looking at the angle of this hovercraft compared to my right front wheel, and I think it's colliding. Actually, no, I know it's colliding. I'll have to change that. Though I don't think it's going to happen in this episode. Oof, much nicer. Oh, those thrusters being on is going to be a problem. No. Well, no, I actually needed that. I'm going to try to take over this thing completely. Claim it as my own. To do that, I need to remove all the computers and bring them. I just need to get the computers out. If I own more of the grid, it'll be mine. You know what, I'm just gonna grind the battery down a bit. Hopefully I can get it with just within one cell. But I have a more expensive grinder. Ooh, it's very close. Nope. Still, 2 power cells is not a big loss. If I had the right grinder, I could get it down to just the cells. But I have a advanced grinder. Just one that time. Well, the hovercraft is now depowered, so I don't have to worry about the thrusters burning me up. I will adjust the headlight range. And I'll get myself airtight again. I mean, that's a good range already. It could be brighter. Let's go all the way up. No, that doesn't make sense. The headlights are in front of me. Let's get rid of this underglow. Well, that's going to be about it for this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. That wheel is definitely colliding because I'm having trouble moving forward. And turning is an issue. I could go backwards, but forward is going to be slow. Well, goodbye.